Hello and welcome to another Motivational Monday. So today we are going to talk about a chapter in the book, chapter 16, which is called Owning Your Fairy Tale. And in this chapter there is a title where I am talking about something that happened to me, and it's called In My Opinion. And it's about a situation that I was confronted with where someone accused me on social media of doing something that wasn't true. And this particular lady started her post saying, in her opinion, I am this and this and this. And it was such an amazing lesson, because that lady freed me from the fear of prison and jail that I used to live, wondering and fearing what other people think of me. What other people think of you is none of your business. Other people's opinion of you does not define who you are. And there's a big difference in behaving like a hooligan and disrespecting people versus being your authentic self and living in your light and living in your truth and living your life for you. So today's motivational talk is going to be to motivate you to start owning your fairy tale and start living your own authentic life, living the life that you were meant to live. I am dealing with a lot of people on a daily basis, and 90% of the struggles that we are all facing is that we want to tell other people how to live their life. We are angry and we are upset when someone else does something that makes us unhappy. And it's very important that we come to the point where we allow other people their birthright. And this is such a hard topic that I'm touching on today. But when I made the choice to stop worrying about other people and to stop worrying about what other people do and what other people say and what other people think and other people's opinion of me and of the world, and I started to focus within, and I turned inwardly, and I connected to myself and my authentic self, 80% of my pain went away. The energy that we waste on worrying about other people, judging other people, talking about other people, discussing other people, wanting to tell other people how to live their lives, that energy gets wasted, and we can rather use that energy for our own life, to be creative, to focus on ourselves, to give attention to ourselves, to empower ourselves, to make ourselves happy, to truly connect to our joy, to who we truly are. And the only way you can do that is to detach from your programming on wanting to control other people. We cannot control our parents. We cannot control our children. We cannot control the government. We cannot control our friends. We cannot control our spouse. And in the same breath, we cannot be controlled. So if you are dancing to someone else's pipes, you are allowing them to control you. And a lot of times when we are taking one for the team, or we are doing things because society wants us to do it, or because it's expected from us, or because our upbringing told us to be someone that is not accustomed to our authentic self, we are then inclined to want to control others as well. Because if I can be controlled, then I want to control. And if you truly want emotional freedom. Release the need to control other people. An example, someone's mother passes away. The mother's will was not what the children expected. Now that child walks with anger and resentment because I had an expectation of my inheritance that I would get from my mother, or my brother passed away, and now his wife inherited all his money, and she's now got a new boyfriend, and she's using all my brother's money to party and to buy the new boyfriend a car. How is this helping? Is this affecting you directly in your life? What type of expectation are we putting out there? The only expectation you can have is an expectation for yourself. We cannot control other people. The minute we want to control someone else or something else, we are setting ourselves up for constant resentment, constant frustration, and constant anger. There's a big difference between allowance and acceptance. So, yes, this is my practice, this is my business. So in Kormadam, there's rules, there's operating procedures, there's systems in place. I have a certain standard that I want, that I expect from my staff. And this is my kingdom. And in this kingdom, I am going to be controlling, yes. But there's a very fine line with regards to what you allow in your life, in your immediate space, versus how you force, or we force, other people, our children, our spouses, our parents, our friends, into a box to regulate our emotions and to make us happy. So I'm going to say it again. What other people think of you is none of your business. Let them think what they want. And once we release the need to control other people, and once we realize that we are not responsible for other people, we are responsible for ourselves. We are responsible for our own happiness. We are responsible for our own wellness, for our own health. Then life gets easier. Once we become aware that I can allow people certain things without judgment, but I don't have to accept it in my life, that is when true empowerment starts. So I invite all of you to go and read chapter 16 in the book. That is about creating your own fairy tale and releasing the bondage and releasing ourselves from the obligation of other people that should make us happy, and that we are responsible to make other people happy, and that it is our duty to live our own life authentically and to deconstruct and to release ourselves from all the hidden agendas and all of the monkey mind thoughts in our head, because we think that when we control others, we are safe. We think if we can keep others under control and they can do what we want, we are going to be happy. But true happiness does not come from control. True happiness comes from the inner freedom, where I can live in allowance of myself and in allowance of everyone around me.